We are live. Bolo.
We are live. We are live, sir.
Science star, I suppose.
Hey everyone, so how are you all? So this is Cyclone from LetsUpgrade, and yeah, so I hope that you all guys are doing well. I was just acting to be like stuck, so that these people are like, hey, what happened? This person is not talking. Okay, so yes, hi guys, how are you all? So this is Cyclone from LetsUpgrade, and today we all are set to launch one more program in data structures and algorithm. So first of all, I will just kind of like introduce your professor here, who is going to be Professor Umang Sadhwani. She is a kind of a person. First of all, happy Women's Day to every student or like every mom there out and every person like who is actually like maybe like going through so many of the things in the like their daily life, much more than what a person. Ben is ever like undergoing through. So first of all, very happy Women's Day and Women's Day. And so now, first of all, like just now to start with this whole part, we are LetsUpgrade. So LetsUpgrade is a platform where you all guys can start learning the amazing 15 hours of data structures and algorithm for free of cost. And then if you decide you want to go ahead with our premium program or something like that, then you can actually continue with our own programs of full stack. Okay, so now apart from that, so let me introduce you all guys to our actual professor for the day, that is Professor Subrat Kumar. He is an academic manager at LetsUpgrade, but at the same time he's an amazing instructor for data structures and algorithm, and even he teaches us internally. And a few of our examples, we have a live student learning from him ready to give you guys a testimonial. Before that, I want to just mention a few parts why the hell we should be learning data structures and algorithm. Okay, one thing, only one answer. Every one of us right now like think about getting a job, right? Only one goal it is कि job लेना, package चाहिए, बस और कुछ नहीं. And that's what the goal is. So if that is the goal, then we all have to be behind data structures and algorithm, because each and every one of that big companies, let it be Netflix, let it be Prime, let it be like your Uber, let it be your Ola, let it be any one of that companies, when they recruit only on one basis, that is Subrat Kumar sir's favorite topic, that is data structures and algorithm. Okay, so that's what he is master in. And we guys in LetsUpgrade are going to teach you all that part, what it takes to be an amazing person in data structures and algorithm. And your journey starts here right now. It's going to be a 5 days of journey. It's 5 hours, which will be power packed with a lot of live examples. Subrat sir will be like giving you full details on what all you will be learning in upcoming 5 days, 1 hour each day. Don't invest on series and animes or like what we say, anything else like that YouTube. Just invest in LetsUpgrade's data structure and algorithm program, and we will make sure that you are being a better person than after 5 days than what you are right now in data structures and algorithm if you're starting out there. And we have helped more than 300,000 students, that is 3 lakh students, and that's our track record. And we are going ahead on a different level altogether right now. So that's what is LetsUpgrade. And your 5 days of journey with Subrat sir is going to be real-time use cases you will understand in data structure and algorithm, and you will implement that. And after implementing that whole part, you will be like what we say, that you will have an examination, a very small examination to test yourself, that how much do you know. And you get a certificate from ITM Group, NSDC, and Skill India, and LetsUpgrade, of course. So you get this certificate, and you guys can actually be a kind of like you are a kind of essentials person in data structures and algorithm. Yep, that's what is what I wanted to talk. And now over to you, Subrat sir. So what is that these 5 days are gonna look like for these all students? So I think you're mute.
Yeah, sorry everyone. First of all, thank you for that nice introduction. First of all, thank you all. So let me just tell what we are going to cover in this 5 days. Basically, what earlier we were doing is we are talking about some theories, some concepts, some topics. But right now, from this on, like from today onward, this course will more about test cases. We'll take some real life example and we'll try to see where we are actually applying the concept and things. So those who have already attended the previous sessions, even for them, this session is very much helpful actually. So you'll find the difference in the previous courses and this course, guys. Will be actually using those stuff where it is actually used in real life example, and that would be shown in this 5 days, starting from this like how this Netflix and all they manage this list of the movies and all, right? Okay, and we will also talk about how this Uber is searching cabs, okay, Uber or Ola, anything, this cab system, how this search this cabs and all, and we'll also talk about some problems like greedy ATM. Okay, we'll also see some questions or the problems asked in your recruitment drive by this TCS Digital or InfyTQ or this Amazon, some product-based companies. So all those stuff, it's a power-packed course, guys. All this stuff we will learn. At the end of the course, you'd definitely be confident at least to go and appear for the test. That's what I would say. Yeah, I'll not say that you would be a giant in the data structure and algorithm field. For that, you need to invest some time. That's why we have also come up with our full stack program. So first of all, right now, let's not talk about full stack. Go through this 5 days, be with us this journey. If you like this thing and you want that, you feel that, okay, yeah, I'm now confident and you want to like very skilled, you want to be skilled in this generation algorithm, then opt for this full stack program, guys.
Yeah, so now I mean, just I will take one more minute, sir. Here, guys, you might have attended like tons of programs, your own college, your own school, everywhere. You might have tried learning about data structures and algorithm. This 5 days, what we are going to give here is totally going to be a game changer in data structures and algorithm. We are not going to talk about some algorithm like, okay, this is a bottle, this is used for storing water. We are not going to talk in that language. We are going to talk in a different language. That language is how Netflix is using data structures and algorithm, how Uber is using data structures and algorithm for searching a cab, not only understanding the algorithm, but also like where that algorithm is being used in the real time. That's what your whole 5 days are gonna be. And I myself and along with Subrat sir have designed this curriculum, and I am in love with that curriculum right now. So I hope that I mean you all guys will also appreciate it, and that's how LetsUpgrade is different from anyone else out providing this. And only one request: go to learning management portal of LetsUpgrade, which is letsupgrade.in/myprograms. There you will be able to see the attendance form. There you will be able to see everything else. If you are watching us right now from YouTube, go to letsupgrade.in/myprograms. You put up your email ID by which you have registered. Put up your like registered mobile number in the password field, and it will directly open your account there. Okay. So once you are open in your account, go to my programs and you will see this program there. And you can attend from there and you will get a lot of goodies. First part. Second part, you will be like able to like ask a question directly to the trainer from that portal. That's a brand new portal which we guys have built with the help of Viral Patel and the whole tech team which we have here at LetsUpgrade. So yeah, so just go there and head over to it and you guys can start learning. Even though if you're on YouTube, you can be there. But from tomorrow, it's all going to be on our own portal. That is letsupgrade.in/myprograms. Log into your account and then start learning from there from tomorrow. Okay, that was my part which I wanted to mention. And now, I mean, let me introduce two more people here in the stream. First of all, Professor Umang Sadhwani. She's not a professor, by the way. I mean, I call her Professor Umang Sadhwani because she is she represents all of you guys, that is students, who are actually watching us right now in a tiny screen of their mobile phone or a giant screen in their TVs. But they want to interact with Subrat sir. The tunnel which goes or which leads to interacting with Subrat sir is Umang Sadhwani right now. Okay, so guys, I mean, any kind of questions, anything else, you guys can, I mean, actually put up in the chat, and she will be like taking it up and asking to sir if it's a relevant question. At the same time, be engaging in the class, answer people's questions. If at all you know the answer to that, we observe people and we give a surprise gift to them. Okay, so now we have here Prasad. So Prasad, I mean, any thoughts you want to share? Prasad is our person who is learning data structures and algorithm these days from Subrat sir. So anything, any kind of like message, Prasad, you want to give to the students?
Yeah.
Mike,
First of all, like I would like to. Yeah. Hello. Am I audible?
yes, you're audible.
Yes.
Okay. So first of all, like I would actually like to thank all of those people who are joining because I have recently started learning DSA as it is actually needed for all the like wherever you go and apply. But as I am from like I don't have much of background of IT, I am facing a lot of issues. Like even if I refer to materials online, you don't have time, right, to read each and every line, you see each and every video, and to spend hours and hours for that specific basics. So that is when I got hold of Subrat sir, and like for late nights he has been like helping a lot for the past few days. And like I can guarantee you that all those concepts which you face difficulties in solving, he is the best person to go to. Like what like suppose if some concept takes you 2 hours from someone else some other place, sir has the knowledge and the ability to explain you with diagrams in just 15-20 minutes how to arrive at that solution. So that is my personal like feedback I would like to give in the past few days, and now I am at a much better position in DSA. So yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Prasad, for sharing your experience with Subrat sir. Okay, guys, now that's make a big footing for you all guys to start learning data structures and algorithm. So me, Sai Kiran, and Prasad will be signing. I mean, like we'll be in the backstage, and you will be interacting with Subrat sir and Umang right now from here. Yeah. So thanks a lot. Bye bye, and complete the 5 days, and I'll meet you on the last day of your whole certification giving ceremony, and we will be like taking it from there. Okay. So bye bye, guys. Take care.
So, yeah, Umang, so would you just start, just you introduce yourself and we
Okay,
can just start the session.
so everybody, this is Umang Sadwani. I will be your voice and your voice through the chat. Everybody, you can just put your doubts in the chat, and I will make sure that all your doubts are solved in the class itself. For you all, I have 2 3 announcements to make. First of all, register yourself at the course at our website so that you can get the attendance link. As you all know, attendance is one of the mandatory things for you to get the certification. So do that. First of all, go to the portal, check it out. It has every facility that is available on YouTube as well. And also, yeah, so this is the portal which we are having. It has all the things which are required for you to become great at data structures, as we are learning from our Sir Subrat Kumar sir, who is an excellent teacher in data structures and algorithms. So yeah, register yourselves on the website and also visit our community website. For all those people, community website is a portal which of LetsUpgrade, which helps you to interact between yourselves. So do go there. There is a group of your field, every field. So do check that out and put your doubts there as well. You can help other students as well, and you can get help from everyone. If you put your doubt there, it will always be solved, be it of any technical field. So do register on our community website as well. Now over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Umang, for that. Yeah, guys, I see some comment out there that it is showing this attendance thing. Yes, even I'm getting the same thing. Don't worry, it will be resolved within within few minutes. Just wait for some time. We'll start with our course with our discussion, and meanwhile, this would be right. Anyway, you cannot feel attendance right now without like covering something. Okay, so let's start the session. Let's start discussing, and meanwhile, this thing would be sorted, guys. Yeah, that's what I just wanted to show you this. So if you have registered already, you can go to this My Programs, and it will show you all the list of programs you are enrolled in. Like this is the thing I have now enrolled myself into. This is Data Structure and Algorithm Essentials, March 2021. So I'll just click on the Start Learning, and I'll get the day wise thing. Obviously, this is day one, so you'll just click on this day one, and you'll land on the page where the class would be go live. Same thing you have to continue with the next day, guys. From next day onward, it would not be on YouTube. It would be only in our platform, in our LMS. So just you can just enter your name for your chat and join here. So now you'll be able to chat here. Okay. So guys, remember, tomorrow onward will not do in YouTube. It's only LMS. So you have to register and come here, and you have to put attendance and all. This is how it looks like, this attendance thing. So you can just mark your attendance, and if you want to give some suggestion over here, you can just write down here, right? Okay, this is what. Yeah, and here is the assignment thing where you would submit your GitHub link for the same. Okay. Anyway, let's talk about those things later. First of all, let's like start our session. Let's start our discussion here. I'll stop sharing this screen and I'll go to the PPT, actually presentation. I'll show you a presentation, guys. I hope it's visible to you all. Yes, I think. Yeah, Umang, please can you confirm? Is it visible? So guys,
Yes,
visible, right? Okay, thank you for the confirmation. So first of all, guys, what is data structure? So we'll do those we'll do those stuffs, guys, those project and all the real life
it
times,
is.
real life cases will explain. Yeah, Umang.
Yeah, now it's visible, sir.
Okay,
It went out for the.
So yeah, so guys, what is data structure? We'll first know what is data structure, then we would apply it. Surely we'll apply this thing, will not go into a theoretical way, guys. Those all of you who had already attended, they would also find this thing new. So see this, what is data structure? Okay, fine. What is data structure? Data structure is a way through which or in which we arrange this data in a logical manner, or we arrange this data in a manner such that doing operation would be easier and efficient. Okay, in order to do this efficient operations on some data, we organize the data in some manner. That is called the data structure. Okay, right? Why we are learning? As already said, if you are looking for any job placement, so data structure and algorithm is a necessary thing. It is a essential thing, you can say, for getting into any job. May it be service sector, may it be public, not public, I'm saying product. Okay, may it be service based company or it may be product based company. Data structure algorithm is the most important thing, guys. Okay, you have to know this. If you go for any recruitment drive, you'll be asked some question in the interview. Yes, you have to know the basic of data structure algorithm. Okay, you have to know this coding things and all. If you go to product based companies or maybe this TCS Digital or InfyTQ, the coding question, that is, the questions are actually competitive coding level questions, right? So you need to know the data structure algorithm concept so that you would write an efficient code for that. Okay, fine. What is an algorithm, guys? I'm saying about something here like we'll talk about data structure and algorithm. This is what we will learn. But what is this algorithm? I have already said you what is data structure. It is just a way or some it is a way in which we store this data. We organize the data in some manner so that we can do the operations efficiently, right? What is algorithm? Algorithm is the procedure through which we do the operation, you can say. Okay, so basically if you take any example, guys, maybe may it be preparing a tea or something. Okay, there is some certain number of steps to do something. Okay, even if you want to prepare a tea, there are certain steps. You'll take the utensil, you'll put milk, you'll boil it, you'll then add sugar, maybe after that you'll add tea leaves on it. So that is how there are some steps, right, which you follow to do a task. That is known as algorithm. Okay, so it is a set of finite steps which would do a certain operation. Got it? Once you have designed an algorithm, you know the steps, right? This is fixed. Then you can implement it in different programming language. So when I talk about data structure algorithm, guys, it's about concept and basically the way in which we are doing analyzing the algorithm, which is best and how we go. Okay, it is not about any programming language, but anyway, we in this course will be using Python as our programming language to implement this data structure and algorithm concepts. Okay, right? So you just have to understand the algorithm, then you can implement it any programming language, given that you know that language. Okay, we'll follow Python, guys, in this course. So as I said, we'll use Python language here. So let's have a quick intro to Python. So basically today's class will revolve more around this Python introduction, because from next day onward we'll be rigorously using Python. So it's better to have an idea about Python, then we'll quickly shift into other stuffs. Okay, fine. So what I'll do is again I said, guys, I'll not go into theoretical manner. Let's directly jump into Jupyter Notebook, where I will show you code, and in a practical approach we'll understand this stuff. Okay, so let me stop sharing this screen. Yeah, we are fond of watching that real Python with that Python logo, I know. But let's get into this Jupyter notebook. Let's see that, and we would start coding. Okay, on the very first day, we'll start coding, and through coding, we'll learn, guys. It's not about discussing the theoretical thing, theory. Okay, too much of theory. So that's not good. Okay, so I have already shared, guys, Jupyter Notebook with you. I guess you might be able to see this Jupyter Notebook on your screen. So let's start there. So we'll be starting with very basics of Python. We'll have and somewhere I also expect you might be knowing already Python, some concept of Python. Okay, because the course is about data structure and algorithm, so I'll not focus more on Python. Rather, I'll focus more on data structure and algorithm, guys. Okay. So yeah, I've seen here many people. Before I get into this Jupyter notebook, guys, before I start something, just start coding and start explaining this thing. Can I have here a shout out in the comment section? Both, if you are in, if you're on YouTube, shout out there. Put your favorite emojis in the comment section. Spam the chat box, guys. Spam the comment box. Also, if you are on our LMS, also you can spam there. Put some emoticons there. Okay, just spam it. So this is the first time I'm a trainer in a live session asking you to spam the comment box with whatever you want to fill, guys. Just put your favorite emojis, or maybe the last emoji you have used. Put it in the comment box. Just spam it. Make the comment box colorful, and then we'll start with a bang. I'll just wait for it for a minute, guys. Just do it quickly, and we would then see. Okay, great. I see some emojis out there. Beautiful, nice, colorful emojis out there in the comment box. Great, guys, great. Yeah, those who have a question about this Jupyter notebook, yes, you'll get it, guys. Not to worry. You'll find everything like timestamp, summary of the session, along with the link for this class material also. You'll find everything. Don't have to worry. Okay, I see a huge shout out over here. Thank you, guys. Thank you actually for this huge shout out. So let's start with the course with the same level excitement, and let's see till the end. Like we'll maintain this excitement till the end of the course. Okay, right? All the 5 days. So then, I'll go to the Jupyter notebook. Okay, so we're talking about Python, guys. So it's very basic thing. We know that in Python, this is how we create a variable. Okay, we don't have to use the data type and all int x and that thing. We don't have to do it. Okay, so x equal to 10. And again, if you are worrying about Jupyter, how to install Jupyter and all, see guys, you can get to our community. There are some useful links out there how to install Jupyter and all. Otherwise, also there are n number of resources out there in the you can find it in Google or maybe YouTube how to install this thing. So I'm not wasting your time, my time, and Umang's time, and also YouTube's time on showing you installing how to install Jupyter. You can get it like from anywhere. Like literally from anywhere you can get it. So I'm directly jumping into the concept. Okay, so don't worry about how to install in Jupyter and all. For the time for very simple thing, I would ask you to get into our community. You'll find a link there. Okay, you'll find useful link how to install Jupyter and all. We have shown there. Okay, so this is how we create a variable in Python. We don't use the data type int, char, all those sort of thing. We don't use. We just directly write x equal to 10, and that is how we get the value. So variable is created and value 10 is stored over there. If I want to print the value of x, so I'll just hit shift plus enter. Okay, how to execute a code, guys? Shift plus enter is what we have to click press here, and we'll get the result of x. So we are printing the value of x, which is 10. Yes. Okay, right. Next thing is, if I want to create 3 variables, okay, with single value. So in other language, what we do, we'll write a equal to yeah, this is also possible in other language, but you might be doing this, right? C equal to also 10. You might be doing this, but there is also a way for writing this one as this, guys. Okay, a equal to b equal to c equal to 10. So this is how you assign a single value to all these 3 variables a, b, and c. All the variables a, b, and c will now have the value 10. Okay, let me print value of A, B, and C, and we'll check out what is the value. So if I hit enter, see I'm getting here 10, 10, and 10. So value of A is 10, B is 10, C is also 10. So we have assigned value, same value to all the three variables, guys. Okay, yeah, you can also go for Google Colab, no issue. Wherever, like, use whatever you are comfortable with. Okay, it's more about understanding the things, doing the things, not about where you are doing actually. Okay. So you can also use PyCharm or all, like anything. Let's not have a debate on that. Which one is better? Which one is bad? Let's just understand the thing. Let's just follow the things. Okay, the concept. Let us follow. Okay, so here you see I'm printing the value of A, then B, then C. So I'm getting the value of 10 as like for respectively A, B, and C. I'm getting. But the thing is, you might notice here we are printing the value in separate lines, guys. Okay. So here we are getting the output of A, B, and C in separate lines. But this thing doesn't happen in other languages like C or C++, kind of those stuff. We don't see in this way, right? We get all the values printed in the same line. But here, default behavior of print function is to print the value of A and take the cursor to the next line. That is why you are getting every time a new value in the next line, in a new line, guys. Okay, remember default behavior of print function is to print the thing and take the cursor to the next line. So it will print 10 value of A and take the cursor to the next line. So that next value that would be printed in next line. So again, B value 10 would be printed and the cursor would be taken to the new line, and then 10 would be printed again. That is why we are getting a separate line. Okay, if you want to print them in same line, what you can do, you just can write end equal to space. So you're mentioning how to end. So you're saying now don't end with a slash n, don't end with our next line, now end with just a space. Now if I execute it, shift plus enter, see A value is printed, it ended with a space, then it printed the value of B. Now I have not mentioned anything here, so it would print the value of B and take the cursor to the next line. That is why value of C is printed in the new line, next line. Okay, so even here we can mention, right, end equal to space, so that we'll get all the three values in the same line. So now we are actually mentioning don't end with a slash n, don't take the cursor to the next line, end with a space. Okay, how to print multiple values in single line? Yeah, that's what we have done here. Okay, there is also one more way through which you can do the same thing. Just write A comma B comma C, and this is it. You'll have this 10, 10, and 10 value of A, B, and C. Okay, so this is also one more way, guys, through which you can print the values of, like, print multiple values in the same line. Yeah, this seems better than this one, right? So let's go with this one, right? Okay, we have discussed that how to assign a single value to three different variables. Let's now discuss about how to assign three different values to three different variables in the same line, in one line. Okay, so see, guys, A comma B comma C equal to 10 comma 20 comma 30 is how we write. This will assign 10 to A, 20 to B, and 30 to C. Let's just check it. Let's print the value of A, B, and C, and execute. Yes, we are getting 10, 20, and 30 as the value of this variable, respective values we are getting. Okay, so this is how in Python you can assign different values to different variables in one line, guys. Okay, yeah, Shubham, I mentioned that end. What is end? If you mentioned here end attribute with print, so you are saying that, okay, by default it is ending with slash n, new line, but now you are saying don't end with slash n, end with a space now. So it will print the value of A and then it will end with a space instead of slash n. So it will not take the cursor to the next line. That's what this end task is to. Okay. Register for the course, guys, then you try for the attendance thing. First you register for it, then even then if it is not working, just please refresh the page once, reload the page once, and you try. Okay, so yeah, so we have done this. Let's now talk about how to take input in Python. It's very easy again. So let's do an example. Basically, let's take two examples. Let's take two numbers and add them. So here input is a function, guys, which we will take, which we'll use to take input. So here I'll put a message, enter a value, maybe enter value 1. Okay, enter value 1, and then y I'll take input. Input is a function you have to use. Enter value 2 to take input, guys. Then I just want to print addition of these two numbers, right? So x plus y. Let me execute it. Shift plus enter. So it will ask me enter value 1. See guys, whatever message I had given here, that is what it is displaying. Enter value 1. Let's say 15. Enter value 2, the second one. Let's say 20. So result should be 20 plus 15 is 35. When I hit enter now, what I'm getting 1520, 1520 as the output, not 35. So what is basically it is happening here? We actually added, we have taken two numbers and we have added them, but we are getting 1520 as the output. The reason behind this is, guys, when you take input function, by default it will take string. Okay, by default it will take string. That is why you are getting here 1520 means x is a string, y is also a string. When you use plus operator with two strings, see, I'll show you. Hello coders, let's say. Okay, I have used plus operator with two strings. So what it will do, it will concatenate those two strings. It will join those two strings. Okay, same thing here happens. X is now a string, y is also a string. So when you use plus operator, basically concatenation happened. Okay. Aditya, you don't have to find the form. You go to our website. Okay. Register for the course. You can go for I guess I had shown you that already. Go to my programs, you'll find the data structure algorithm course. Okay, if you have enrolled for, if you have registered for, there when you enter the course, click on first, like day 1, and there you will find this attendance tab beside this chat thing. Okay, so yeah, so this is what here happens, guys. Let me just print something here. There is a built-in function called type, which would show me the data type of a particular variable. So if I write here type of x and type of y, so let's take 10 and 20 for example. So it shows me 10 and 20. See here guys, type of x is str and type of y is also str. Str stands for string. So these are actually string type, not integer. That is why we got 10, 20 and not 30 as the result. Okay, so how to do then? How to actually then add them up? It's easy. You have to typecast. You have to convert the data type. By default, it is taking string type. So just convert into integer. This you can do by applying int function. In Python, there is int function which you can apply over it, so that whatever value you take as a string, that will be converted into integer. Now, if I hit if I press shift plus enter, if I take 10 as the value 1, 20 as the value 2, now you see, guys, I'm getting the result as 30, and also type of x is now integer, type of y is also integer. Okay, right? So that's how we do it. Okay, no need of taking input first, then converting it in a separate line. Just apply int over the same line. Okay, directly in take input, convert it, and store in x. That's how we do it. Okay, what about multiple input, guys? Multiple input is what we would need also in upcoming classes. So let's now see how to take multiple input. So here, guys, if I go for here input, enter, let's say, values, my bad, values, and I just want to print x, let's say. So here I don't want to take only one value, some number of values I want to take. So when I hit enter, it is asking me to enter value. Let's say I'll give here 10, 20, 30, 30, 40, 50. Okay, when I hit enter, I'm getting the output. I'm getting the output 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. But the reality behind this is when you print type of this x, see guys, and if I take this 10, 20, 30 and 40, 50, it shows class str. That means x is a single string containing the whole input we have taken. It's actually a single string, guys. So containing this 10 space, 20 space, 30 space, 40 space, 50. Understood? So this is basically a single string here like this. You don't have multiple values. You have not taken multiple values as input. You have taken one string, and that is this. But we need separate values, right? So how can we do it? Let's see this. Okay, let's see this. I'll just take this input function. Okay, maybe let it be, no issue. Okay, so input enter values. This input function is taking a string, okay, which is actually containing certain values separated by space. So I want to split these values at spaces so that I'll get 10 as separate. I want to separate this 20, I want to separate 30, I want to separate this 40, and I want to separate this 50. So I want to split them up at every space, right? Okay, so here we'll apply split operation, guys. We'll apply split operation, and then we would print here x. Let's see what happens. When I print x, let's say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, when I hit enter, see, this is how we are getting now. Now x is not a single string, guys. X is not a single string containing that entire set of values like this. Okay, but now we have got individual values 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50 separate. Basically, this you can consider as an array, but in Python we'll call this as list. Okay, this is a list containing these values, individual values. But one more point, guys, here this individual element are not integers. Even now these are string. Yes, we have separated the values individually, but still then it is actually a string, but we want integers, so we have to convert, right? We have to convert. So we have to go to each value and convert them individually. How can we do that? We have to iterate. Okay, we have to iterate over each value and we have to convert it into integer. So see, guys, what we will do here. Fine, that was the thing. So here I'll iterate. How to iterate, guys? This is how you iterate over a list. For I in x, you convert each I. I hope you have some basic idea about Python, guys. Okay. So for I in x, int I. So basically, I will take up all these values one by one. First, I value would be 10. You are converting that into integer. Then I value would be the string 20. You are converting that into integer. Then I would be string 30. You are converting into integer. So after you convert this, what to do? You convert each value from string to integer. But what to do with that? That's where what you have to do is you have to create another list, guys, empty list, where the values would be stored, final values, the string integers values would be stored. So now what you have to do, you have to use something called append. Okay, so append, there is an append method in list in Python. What it will do is whatever value you are passing here, that would be added at the end of the list. Now val's list is empty. So this string 20 after getting converted into integer will be added to the list. Okay, I can also show you what is happening there. Okay, in the vals every time. Let me execute this code. If I take 20, 30, 40, 50, see, guys, first this 10 was converted into integer and was added at the end of the list. Okay, then the 20 was converted into integer and was added at the end of the list. Then 30 was converted into integer and was added to the end of the list. Then 40, then 50, and we are done. So now you have got a list of integer values. Okay, all those stuff, whatever we have taken input, now we have stored separately, that too in integer format. So okay, right? So whatever we have done here, guys, actually we don't have to write so many lines. For that, you can just write it, all this stuff we can do in one line. Just see this. Don't ask me like what exactly this is and how it is doing. Whatever I'm going to write just now, whatever I've done here, guys, in these lines, the same thing I'll do there, but I'll make it one line. Okay, one line, just one line, but the task would be the same. One more thing I just want to make here a point, that this is for loop, guys. You have to put a colon. Like in C or C++, don't put curly braces, you just put colon. Okay, hit enter, and when you write in this way, maintaining an indentation, then these two statements are part of the for loop, inside the for loop. But if I don't give indentation, if I break here, then this thing is not part of for loop. This would be executed after your for loop is finished. See the difference here. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So after your loop is finished, just once it will be printed, the final list will be printed. Hit enter. See, we are getting just the final list over here. So indentation also you have to take care of. I'm just giving you a basic idea about Python because that is what we'll be using now on. Yeah. So let me write all those stuff in just one line. See. So we had taken input. Okay. So we'll write enter values. Fine. And we applied split operation, which will split at every space. Okay. And the split was providing us a list of string values like this one, right? Value separated, comma separated values, but each individual value was string. We need to convert it by iterating over it. So you can just iterate over it by writing this one for I in whatever this would provide. This is providing a list. So I'm iterating over it. And for each item, I want to convert that into integer. Okay, and finally I want to make that as a list, so put this square bracket around it. Okay, so guys, see guys, whatever we are doing till here, it's just one line, but it is doing the same thing. Just check it out. If I print, when I print this vals, hit enter, and let's give some value 40 and 50. Yes, we are getting a list containing these values, integer values, and they have been stored separately in a list. Okay, so this is how you take multiple input in Python, guys. This is all about like input thing. I hope that's no doubt up to this point. Any doubt, guys, please let me know in the comment section. And yes, Umang, have we got any doubt which I could not touch or something?
No, sir. Everything is clear. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Prathamesh, as you mentioned, this is actually, yeah, the last one which I have used, that is list comprehension. But let's not use that term and confuse your friends. So yeah, that is list comprehension. If you are into Python, guys, you might be already knowing that stuff. Yeah, Umang, say you are saying something.
No, sir. Everything's fine.
Fine. Okay, great. Okay. Fine then. So if there is no doubt, guys, let's now talk about list in detail because we'll be needing that. Because see, guys, in Python, the array we would implement using list. So it's very important for us to know about list, how it is done and all. Okay, let's now focus on list. So this, okay, let me just make a heading here. List. Okay. See, this is very cool, right? This Jupyter notebook. I can just click on. I just made it. I just made it a markdown, guys, and I put here a hash symbol and the name, so it became a heading actually. So, okay, so it's so cool. So list. Yes, Sanket, you'll be finding there beside the chat tab. You'll find that attendance tab. Please look for it. Okay. So this is an empty list. You can create a list in this way, or you can create by using built-in function list. Both are fine. Both are okay. Okay. You can create an empty list by using this or writing this. So I don't want to run this. Obviously, I don't want to run this. So I'll just make here raw and be convert, guys. So this would be a raw text. So it will not be executed. This is not a code. When you want to execute something, like choose your code. There are these options. So you have to choose code and write down the instruction if you want to execute them. Okay. Jaya, see, you would get your reminder mail. So you have to come to this like website and click on your My Programs and find the same. Okay. Fine then. Avinay, that is the syntax of Python. To maintain a block, okay, in C or C++, what we do, we put curly braces, but in Python, we put colon there. Okay, colon marks the start of the block. And when you break the indentation, that is the end of the block. Okay. Oh, great, Ajibola. That's great that you are attending the session from Nigeria. So nice of you. Okay, so let's take the utmost benefit from this first session to have the you can say a fundamental class to so that we can go in a greater pace from next day onward, guys. Okay, yeah. So we are focusing on list. So I'll create a list with some values. So I can just create in this way, guys. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, this is a list. If you want to print it, you can print li, and I'll also show you the type. It would show you the type as type of li. What type is li? Yes, li is a list. It shows you list data type, and this is the content of the list. So this is how you can print the list, and we are not sure that okay, it is a list. Okay, why we are learning lists, guys? Array, whatever we have learned in C, C++ or Java, we will implement here using list. So we'll assume that okay, list is an array for us, but there is a difference, guys, between list and array. Whatever we know, array is a collection of homogeneous data structure or data types or homogeneous values. It will contain only same type of value, but list we can actually store different types of value. I can store string, I can store integer, I can store float, I can store boolean, whatever value, different types of value it can store. So list is a collection of heterogeneous value, but array is a collection of homogeneous value. Rest all thing we can assume that it is a array. Will not take like knowingly will not take, intentionally will not take other kind of value, so that we would say okay, this is actually an array implementation here. Okay, there is something I want to discuss here on a list. Maybe I'll just take up some value 9, 6, 5, 0, 8, and 2. These are the values, guys. Maybe some more value. Yeah. Okay, these are the values. There is something called indexing. So like array, guys, like array, we can also apply indexing over here. Like let's say I want to print li of 0. Yes, it will print me the first value. Yeah. So index starts from 0 till n minus 1. If you have 10 element, so index will start from 0 and the last index would be 9. This we know already from array, right? Okay. So, but the thing here is, a new thing is, even negative index is also allowed here. If I print here -1, see guys, I'm getting 10. What is that? The last value. So when you use, when you write -1, it is actually first element from right side, from the end. First element from the end. Then you would ask me, so can we print second element from the end? Yes, just put -2 and it will give you the second element from the end. So negative index is also allowed here in Python. Okay, let's talk about something else. Let me just make a heading actually. Okay, slicing operation. Okay, in list. So I'll take, okay, list is already there. See, once you have created a list in this notebook, guys, you can use the same list furthermore, okay, at any place after this. So I'll be using the same list, but what I want to do here is I will be printing here li of 1 colon say let's say 5. When I do this, what is the output we are getting? We are getting 6508. Okay, maybe I'll also print the list so that we would actually understand what it is doing. The original list is this entire value, but when I'm writing li 1 colon 5, I'm getting a part of the list. So I'm getting a slice of the list. We say right, slice of a cake. From entire cake we cut a cake, piece of cake, and we say okay, slice of cake. So this is called slicing, guys. We are getting a part of the string slice list sliced out. Okay, so how it is slicing, how we are getting a value? So you have mentioned here 1 colon 5. So basically, guys, okay, slicing how you put is you put the start index colon end index. Okay, start index and index. So whatever value you have given as start, it will start from that index. Okay, that is why we are getting from 6, because a6 is at index 1. So we have mentioned okay, well, we have to start from index 1. So it will print from index 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where it will stop. When you mention 5, it will go till 4, guys, 1 less than it. It will not go till 5. Instead, it will go till 4. Please remember. So it will start from the start index, but it will go till end -1 index. Okay, I just want to give you some more thing here. like okay, li of maybe 1 colon, and I'm not giving the end index. So what it will print when I execute shift plus enter? See, when I have not given any end value here, I'm getting all the values from starting index, that is 1, till the end of the list. Okay, so when you don't mention end index, it will print all the values, guys. Okay, obviously start index you have given, so it will start from the start index. So from index 1 onward, I am getting all the values in the list. Okay, then the next thing is if I write here 5. Okay, here I have not given the start index, guys. Here I'm not given the start index. So what will happen when I hit enter now? See, guys, I'm getting the values from the beginning, from index 0, but I'll get till 4. Why? Because you have mentioned the end index as 5, so it will stop at 4. Okay, so when you don't mention end index, it will go till the end. When you don't mention the start index, it will start from the beginning, from 0 index. That is how it works. Okay, but what happens then if I don't give any of the thing? I just put a colon. No start index, no end index. So when we don't put start index, it will start from 0. When we don't put end index, it will go till the end. So basically we'll get the entire list. So this is as good as not using this slicing if we don't want to mention start and end index. Okay, so this is a slicing operation, guys. We have mentioned start and end index, but there is something more to it. We can also have slicing operation with 3 things. Like here, we have used only 2 parts, start and end index, start index and end index. There is something also called as step value. So this is start, okay, and this is end, and then step. Let's see this, what this step is doing. So li of maybe 0, 0, 1. Okay, I'm not giving start index, I'm not giving end index. I've just given a step as 1. So what it is doing, let's say. So we know when we don't give start index, it will start from from index 0. When we don't give end index, it will go till the end. But here I have given the step as 1. So let's see what it will do. What it is doing, guys, it is just printing the entire string, same string. So when you give step as 1, it is as good as not using that step. Okay, but what would happen if I give step as 2? If I give step as 2, see, guys, you're getting 9, 5, 8, and 12. So what basically is doing here? This step, what it is doing here? So it started from start index because you have not mentioned here any start index. So obviously it will start from 0. So it is printing 9. Then you have given step as 2. So it will take 2 steps, guys, here. 1 step, 2 steps. So it will print 5. Then 1 step, 2 step. It will print 8. Then 1 step, 2 step. It will print 12. And by taking 2 steps, you are going out of the bound of the list. There is no element. So that's where it will stop. 9, 5, 8, 12. Okay, not only that, if you give, let's say, step as 3, so it will jump 3 steps. And this is what you will get output. So 9, it will print 1 step, 2 step, 3 steps. So 0 will be printed. Then 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 12 will be printed. That is how you are getting 9, 0, 12. So this is how the slicing works, guys. Okay, one more thing I want to discuss over here in this slicing, that is, if whatever is here, whatever I mentioned over here, let it be there. Okay, so I'll leave the start index and index, but here in this step I'll give -1. What happens when we give this step as -1? Let's see this. See, guys, what happened? So we are basically getting the list in reverse order. Okay, 10, 12, 2, 8, 0, 5, 6, 9. We're printing the list in reverse order. We have not actually changed the list. We have not done any changes to the list. We are just printing the list in reverse order. That's what we have done. Okay. So I hope you understood this thing, guys. Some basic operation on the list. There are some other operation also. Let's quickly see them within just few time. Operation on list. Okay, list slicing is also operation, but let me call them as methods. List method. This would be better. Okay, list method. So what are the method? Okay, first of all, I'll to start afresh, I'll take this list again. So let me just copy this list here. Okay, yeah, you can use the same list even here, guys. Nothing like that, but I just want to start afresh. That's all. Yeah, this is a list we have taken. Okay, so there is something called insert method. What is it like? What it is doing? This insert method. So basically, insert method is to insert an element at any particular location, guys. I want to insert, let's say, 15 at the first index, at the maybe 0 index. So I'll put the index position 0, and I'll whatever element you want to insert, you put it here. That's a 15. I want to insert 15 at index 0. So this is how you write it. Let's print this li then. Let's check it out. Yes, see guys, now we are getting 15 at the beginning. No element have been deleted. Only we have added one more extra element, 15 at the beginning at index 0. Similarly, guys, you can insert at any other position also, like li dot insert. Okay, well, let's say I want to insert at index 15. What element? Let's say I want to insert 25 at index 15. But is there any index 15 here? No, right? There are some 9 to 10 values are there. There is no index 15. But let's see whether it will give error or it will do something else. Okay, so to know that, we have to print the list. When I print the list, see guys, I'm getting 25 added at the end of the list. So even if you give a index, a position beyond the range of the list, it will not give you error, guys. Rather, it will add that element at the end of the list. That's all. Okay, this is how it goes on. So this is insert. Okay, you can give any index and it will have. You can also give negative index. That's not the issue. You know, right, how negative index works. From right side, it will count the position and it will add. Like, I'll just quickly give you an overview of the same. So let's say I'll give here index minus 20. From right side, index 20 position. And I want to insert 45. What would be will it give me error? That's what I need to check. So if I print this li, guys, see, it is not giving me error. Rather, it is actually adding 45 at the beginning. So you have given a negative index which is beyond the range. Still, then it didn't give error. It just added this 45 at the beginning. Okay. Next, let me just print this list so that we'll have a track. We can keep track of what are the element in the list. Okay. So I'll use a pop method, guys. Pop method. What pop does? Let's print the list and we can note note the changes. What happened, guys? See this. This was the list, but after we use pop method, it actually deleted the last element. This 25 has been deleted. Chetan, yes, we can insert string because list, as I said, it is a collection of heterogeneous data types. But let's not add any other type of value because we are assuming that okay, we'll be implementing array here as list. You can do that. That's fine. Okay. If you want me to show, I can easily show you that. I'll just make this one. Let's change this one and show you. See, now hello is there. Hello is there at the beginning. Right. Okay. So this is pop. So when you use pop, it will delete the last element, guys. But yes, you can also use this pop to delete a particular index element. Let's say I want to delete an element which is present at index 2. So now when you print this list, see guys, index 2 element has been deleted. This is index 0, this is 1, this is 2. So 9 has been deleted and this is your updated list. So you can also delete an element present at any particular index, guys, by mentioning the index. Also, you have remove operation. If you want to delete a particular element, not the element at any particular index, but if you want to remove hello, let's say. So I want to remove hello from this list. So you'll write the element which you want to delete here. And then when you print the li, see guys, the updated list, there is no hello here. So hello has been removed actually. So these are some of the operation, guys, which you can do on list, like pop method, remove, insert. These are all we would need later, like on enough upcoming sessions, guys. So this was all for today's session, guys. I just had to give you an overview, an idea, an introduction to this Python thing, list, and all this, like how to create variable, how to take input, and all. That's all for today's session, guys. We will start with time complexity analysis tomorrow. We'll denote some time with time complexity because time complexity analysis is the most important thing in data structure and algorithm. If you don't understand time complexity, then then we have not understood anything at all in data structure algorithm. That is what the major thing carries. Okay, we have to understand data structure, time complexity, and we have to apply it in a problem, guys. Okay, we'll understand why I'm talking about time complexity. So tomorrow we'll start with time complexity analysis, and then we'll carry on with the applying that concept, or whatever we would learn from that will apply on several projects coming on. Like I said, we'll talk about some problem with greedy ATM. We'll solve some problem which has been already asked in this TCS, maybe Infosys, DQ, or TCS Digital, or Amazon like kind of thing. Okay, we'll also see how Uber is searching the cab. Okay, how this DSA is applied, how this time complexity is applied there. We'll also see how linked list is maintaining this movie list. Okay, how time complexity is applied there. So that's what, everywhere time complexity is important, guys. So we'll first understand time complexity in the next class, and then we will move forward. Okay, yes, you'll get the code, Rafid. If you have registered for the course, you will receive a mail where all the detail like timestamp for the video, summary of today's session, also this Jupyter notebook I'll send to you. Okay, it would be in PDF format. I'll send in a PDF format. You'll get it. Okay. So yes, guys, I hope you understood the whatever I have discussed today, and that was it actually for that was all for today's session. We'll meet tomorrow at the same time, 7 to 8. Okay, with some different set of topic. Time complexity, I've said right already. Time complexity is what we will start with tomorrow. Yeah, Umang, you can take over and wrap it up.
So everyone, I hope all of you enjoyed the session today. I want to make some major announcements. First of all, I am getting aware of that many of you are getting really doubts on how to mark the attendance and how to access the portal. So I would like to tell you, first register for the course at our website letsupgrade.in. Then when you will be registered as a registered member, go to my programs. There we will get the list of all the 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4. So get into that particular day and you will get to the portal. At the portal right side of there, you will get the chat, the details. If there is an assignment, you will get the details about that as well, and also your attendance. So do visit that tab and mark your attendance there. Once you click the attendance save button, your attendance is getting saved. No need to worry, it is getting saved. We are getting your data, so don't worry about that. Secondly, do visit on our community website. You will get a lot of details there as well. Join the group of data structures and algorithm March 2021 batch 1. So do join that and visit the page. And yeah.
One thing, this guys, anything else you have left out, Umang, to say there?
No, sir. Rahul Vishwakarma, the registration is free. This is an essential course of 5 days. So you will get certification, but because for the certification, you have to give an exam for that. So you have to prepare a little bit. It will be basics of data structures and algorithms. So do not worry about that. And sir, I was getting a doubt for the list thing. If you want to, in the indexing, if you want to change the particular element in the list.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Let's do that in the next session, guys. Let's not extend this session. So
Okay.
we'll be ending this, but before we end this session, I just want you all to put again all your favorite emojis in the comment section. Let's also end this session with a bang. Let's also end the session with the same excitement level, guys. Put your favorite emojis. Let's spam the comment box. And we would end this session. Meanwhile, you put your emojis, guys. Put all the things, nice, colorful things, and we are wrapping it up for today. Let's meet next day, guys, at the same time.